Hi, it's Debbie with D.Ann's Designs. I got some pockets and tucks that I thought I might share with you. They're kind of fun to make, and I'm trying to get a few ready. So I thought that would be a nice little throw into a journal, actually, is what I had in mind for. I'm sure you could probably use them for about anything. The first one that I'm going to show you here is going to be, it's made with the Prima paper, and this one right here, it's called Love Story. I don't know how old this paper actually is. I've had it for a while in my collection and I'm trying to use it up if I could. So, set that aside and you can see this is what I made with it. Now it's kind of like it's something you could just insert into your journal. And it comes with tags and little tuck spots. That's just what I call pockets and tucks. This one here is my little tag. It's the first one I'll show you. Let's see if I can get it up there. We are having thunderstorms today, so the lighting is fantastic, of course. Here we go. Let's try that out. A little bit more. But anyway, this is the tag that I made. Got a couple little shandy setting on here is the little um, ball pen is put in there in place, and then we have a little material bird sitting here. I think that was the Pinterest that I got that off from, and then of course made a tag over here you can write onto the back, as this is double-sided paper. That does help. Another tag that I put in there, the best love is the kind that awakens the soul. That's that one there will look like. And set those aside. And we're going to see that I installed a little paper doily. I made a little pocket, Velcro checked. You can open it up, and I just inserted a little tag like this in there, and give you a little more journaling room. That's a little tuck way, and you would, just kind of have fun looking around for little things like that, I guess. These are double tags here that I covered with the paper, and then I prepared with the wool. Um, it's got little grommets in it, and two different colors into the seam binding, and then we ran a zigzag type of stitch. I ran it wide, and then I ran it twice. Still don't know if you can see that, but that's what I did to get these ends on here, and then there'll be three of them, 1, 2, and 3, and then you open this up, and then on this side you're going to have the two tags, the 1, 2, 3, and then I use them as stems and put little flowers onto the top of that just to decorate it a little bit. I added a piece of paper into here, so you can also make small notes into there if you wished. And then I can pull this out, and you can see another pocket, which that is holding a small journal. This journal is like this right here. Put a little punch top on it. It's a Martha Stewart punch, and a little tag to hold it, the Velcro closure. Okay, it's been stitched down in here, and the Velcro closure I stitched on in the back here. Okay, so then you open it up, and like I said, it's double-sided. We have some coffee dyed papers that I installed in here. So you have a little joining spot, and then we have a little pocket that I placed off into here, and you can pull this out, and then you have another small, just a small little pocket size journal, just something cute to put in. And get that put back in there. Close it off and pop it back in to here. These are kind of fun to make. They don't take a lot of time, and they don't burn paper to where, you don't have, I don't have a lot of scraps left over, is what I guess I'm getting at, and that's kind of what I'm trying to prevent right now. Push my tags down in there. My tags back in here. And there you have it. And it's very simple little closure. Like I said, this one is made with the Prima paper. Make it with anything you want to make it with. I just would like to get that out of my collection because I do feel it's been sitting there for quite some time now and probably needs to get used. The next one that has also been sitting there for quite some time, this one here is called Antiquity. It is also a paper studio, and I got these at I believe it was Hobby Lobby is where I picked them up at. And I've got a lot to try to use up in there, but these are not double-sided papers. So the pad actually looks a lot thicker, you know, it's not double-sided. This is what I created with this. Now, these are some, like this came from Carrie-Ann on Simply Shavalicious. It was a kit she sold a couple of years ago, I believe. I made a journal out of it. I still have some that, you know, it was in my drawer ready to be cut up. And I thought, well, let's cut it up. We'll use it on this. This is the colors I chose for this one. And I thought the birdhouse matched pretty good with it. This is some sari silk I placed down here at the bottom. It happened to have the right brown and greens and bluish textures even that were running in here and just really, really looked great, I thought, with this birdhouse theme and maybe some botanicals. I've used my Tim Holtz botanical dies and placed those around on here. I made a little tuck spot with the birdhouse. The tuck spot's just going to hold your little pad of paper, and it's just some scrap paper that, like I said, I really needed to use up. And so I have some vintage lace that I put down I just fold it over, you know, and put down the side of it, and then I put some more Tim Holtz Botanical on there. You can see that. And then just place it back into here. Again, I did a double tag, and we had the 1, 2, 3 stitch. We did a botanical here, and then I did a flower punch I had. And so I just punched out a couple of little florals, and I placed them over the holes, and then I placed buttons. These have been distressed with, who did I use? I don't remember who I used. Vintage Photo, that's who I used. So then I open it up, and inside of there again we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have the florals on these so-called stems that I now have running in there. And then we have another diagonal, and try to get this out for you here. It'll be another journal is what I put in here. The back is pretty much left with this paper. I chose 2 different types of paper out of Antiquity, and that's what we worked with on here. Here's the journal that I made. It's going to be stitched around, and we have a small little botanical coming out. This is another one of Carrie-Ann's Simply Shavalicious kits from a couple years ago. I shrunk it down. It's a little garden shed is what it is, and it'll have like a little fence and flower pots, and it says welcome, you know, at the top. Really cute. And this is another one that opens with Velcro. Okay, and then we have some copy dyed paper, and I went ahead on this one here and I installed this floral in the center, kind of give it a different design. And then we have little butterflies that we popped out of a punch out of these papers, and then I just took and I put thread onto those. I'll probably hang something off the end of these strings, and it's not really, it's like, oh, I don't really remember what we call it. It's just a really heavy type of thread I used on there. Gosh, a little embroidery thread. And then, you know, you got your papers that you can take little notes into. I left that open. And then over in here, I left a tag into the back. Another reduced cutout for another garden shed. It says Haven on the top of it. And plenty of room to write into there on. Slide that back in. and then I'll put it back into its holder. So it's just little pockets and tucks that you have in this. Again, I think this would be a lot of fun to use it in a journal. Just, you know, pop it in and do your thing with it. I think it'd be fun. But anyway, I thought that I would share a couple of these with you. If you want a tutorial, you can let me know. I'd be happy to do one for you. Different colors, different themes. They all come out looking a little bit differently. It just depends on what you're going to use. And I guess I wanted to show you what the different variety would look like if you did like more of a woodland theme, and this is more of a roses type of theme. So, you know, they come out completely different, but yet they're made the same way. So anyway, this is what I wanted to show you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back later on. Leave me a note if you want me to do a tutorial. I'll be happy to try and do that for you. Bye now.